welcome to Divine Divas, Diamond Paintings, and more. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So today I have 12 paintings from Temu, and some of them are a little older because they're from my stash, and my stash goes all the way back to like August of 2025. So like half of these are still available and half are not. I will list them in the description box below, the ones that are available. Like number 1 is not available, so you won't see number 1 there. But number 2 is. So you'll see number 2 and then what it's called, and then either the store it came from, because I couldn't get a web address, or you'll see the web address you can just click on and go. So with that being said, sit back, relax, enjoy yourself a cup of coffee, tea, water, milk, juice, whatever your beverage may be. Get yourself a snack if you would like to, and just sit back, relax, and watch what I've got to show you today. Or you can listen to it like a broadcast, like a podcast, and just enjoy it while you work. So let's get started. Okay, so just so you guys know, all of these are rounds. They're all 30 by 30s. And this is the kit you get in every one of them. Just your regular standard green boat, 1 plate of wax, and your regular little diamond pin. You know, and that's it. That's all you get for all of these. That's all I got. Okay, so we're going to start out with this first one. And, you know, I think I'm going to lay these over here. I think it'd be easier to do it that way than have them all underneath here. So this first one is a kitchen. Let me pitch down here a little bit so you can see a little better. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, the first one is a kitchen. It's really pretty. I love the colors in it. It has the pinks and the blues. I mean, you know, if this were my kitchen, I would love this. I would love these colors in my kitchen. Very feminine, girly, pretty, flowery. I love them. I just love them. Excuse me. As it is right now, our kitchen is just, you know, your regular traditional kitchen with oak cabinets, and we have marble countertops. It's like a brown and different colors all in there. And hardwood floors, you know. Silver appliances, stainless steel, whatever you want to call them. But I think this kitchen is much, much prettier. So this has 20 colors. Oh yeah, and all these, well, you know that. All these pictures come from Temu. Hello, duh. Okay, so this one has 20 colors. Edit this out. Okay, so this one has 20 colors. They are in numerical and alphabetical order. And it has really good sticky. And let's look for our color palette. Or drills, rather, whatever. Right, here are our drills. They are all different colors here. And of course, none of these paintings have ABs or any of that special drills. They're all just plain little 30 by 30s. I got a lot of these when I was just starting to diamond paint. And so therefore, you know, I didn't know what to get. Alright, so this one is called Scripture, Sword, and Shield Motif. Now, you can still get this one. It is available. Oh, let me do this first. I love this. I love the sword and the shield. It's a warrior, and I have a warrior mentality for prayer. You know, prayer warrior. And I just love it when I see anything with a sword and a shield, or especially a woman with armor on, and she's on her knees, and she's like, you know, she's the warrior because that's how I see me, as a prayer warrior. Anyways, I'm going to go with the grain here. And peel this back this way, because see, it was rolled up like that, you know. So I'm going to go this way here. And I love the amber colors in this. I mean, it's just so, it looks like sunshine and amber and things like behind there. Flames. Because, you know, when you fight, the Bible says in Ephesians, we don't fight flesh and blood, but we fight against principalities, powers, and of evil and darkness. So we're not fighting people. We're fighting spirits. Demons. Those type things. Well, you know, I really do believe in calling on our angels to help us fight. Yeah. Without Jesus, we couldn't do it anyway, right? Okay, so there we go. I am so sorry. My allergies are bugging me. And today, again, our pollen count in my little city here is pretty high. Okay, so this has 18 colors, and they are in numerical and alphabetical order. I believe it's got good stick. You know, I didn't even check. Oh, yeah, it's got really good stick. Let's get our colors for this one. It's somewhere down here. Here we go. Spread them out here. They're all like bunched up on one end. There we have our yellows. Looks like black, burgundies, browns, greens. All those colors. I guess these are the yellow, and I was thinking they were more orangey looking, but oh well. Okay, let's see. That's that one. Alright, and our third one here. I call this horse because it didn't have a name. You can still purchase it. I have the web link, the web link down below. You can still purchase it, but it doesn't really have a name. But I call it just horse because I didn't know what else to call it. I love horses. We went to, I was telling on my whip and chat on Monday how I went with my granddaughter and the Girl Scouts to a farm. It was a petting farm, not a petting zoo, but it was like a petting farm. And they had horses and cows and chickens and all kinds of farm animals. And they had some of the prettiest horses ever. Now, what I love is a Clydesdale horse. They are the most gorgeous horses to me. I don't know a whole lot about horses, but I know enough to know how pretty they are. And I've never had a horse. I've never owned a horse. I've ridden horses, but I've never owned one. I would love to own one. Like I said, I've always lived in or near the city somewhere. Never lived out in the country. Or, well, I have, but when I lived in the country, when I was a kid growing up, we never had enough land. My parents really never owned any land, I should say. They rented everywhere we went because we moved around a lot when I was a kid growing up. Not a military brat. Just moved around a lot because my dad, he was like me. He had a gypsy mentality. And he liked to travel, do different things. But anyways, this one has lots of sticky. And it is in numerical and alphabetical order. Excuse me. And let's see the colors on here. There's some black, of course. Let's see. We have black, brown, green. There's the burnt orange I thought was going to be in the other one, but oh well. Burgundy and white. There's our colors. This is so pretty. I just love horses. Look at this beautiful mane. I mean, can you imagine? It kind of looks like a Clydesdale down here. The picture should, you should have already seen the picture up there to see what it looked like. Oh, we have Winnie the Pooh and Piglet looking at the moon. Looks like they're looking at two moons, don't it? Of course, you know, they could be looking at 2 moons. Who knows? This kind of looks like an eclipse. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's pretty. And I love Winnie the Pooh. You guys know I'm a big Winnie the Pooh Bear fan and Piglet fan. Because this is like my Emma Rose, my little doggy. I call her Pooh Bear. And my cat, his name is Piglet. And I call him Piggy Bob, but his name is Piglet. So, this one I absolutely love. Now, this one is no longer available. I do apologize. At least from the people I purchased it from, I couldn't find it anymore. But yeah, I mean, you can go search for Pooh and Piglet watching the moon or something, or Pooh and Piglet and the eclipse. I don't know, because since it's not available, I don't know the name of it. But you could maybe find it. I just couldn't. I didn't see it. So anyways, let's see. Alright, it has really, really good sticky. And it has 20 colors. And they are in numerical and alphabetical order. And here are, just a second here. We have our inventory sheet with this one. Get it open. I haven't even taken this out yet. See, here's our inventory sheet. For those of you who do not know what this is, this will tell you when you get an inventory sheet, it'll have a picture of whatever your painting is, and it has the numbers, how many colors you have, which is 20, and then it has what the legend over here has, 1 through 8, and then A through S, and this is your DMC number, and this right here should tell you how many, like, drills you have of it. Like, number 1, you should have 7 bags, and that would be 1,310 of those drills all together in those 7 bags. I know you can't read that up there. It's Japanese or Chinese or something. I'm not sure, but that's what it is. Here's our drill kit. Of course, I haven't even opened this one. And they're all in these little baby baggies. They're really tiny. See? Now, the only problem with these little bitty baby baggies is, like, see, it says 3722. You have to be pretty careful, because if you keep rubbing on this, or, you know, it keeps rubbing somehow, then it could rub that number off, because these are real easy to come off. But as long as you leave them in your bag like this, excuse me, and you don't, like, leave them laying out somewhere and just throw them around, you don't have anything to worry about. You'll be all right. Look at that pretty blue. It's a really midnight blue. That's beautiful. I bet it goes right there. While we're here, let's see. Yep, goes right there. And over here. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. So, let me just close this and maybe we can see some of these colors. Oh, look. Yay. That's like purpley brown and creamy colored blues. Well, prettier colors are in the middle, aren't they? I mean, to me. Of course, I like blue. There's purples, blues, different colors. They're just different colors in there. I don't want to get them all out because they can be a pain in a tushy to get back in. Okay, to get them back in and look good, I'll put it that way. Alright. This next one is called Purple Double-Winged Heart. This is beautiful. Now, I used to have a website called Divine Divas, just Divine Diva. And this was my logo. The heart with wings. That was years and years and years. Gosh, probably about, no joke, probably 20 years ago. That was forever ago. But, and I don't have that anymore. And I don't have any of this. It was actually, what was we all into at one time? Not the website, but the, oh my gosh, I can't even think. Where you would go in there and just write, oh my god, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Give me a second, let me think. It was where you would just go in there and write things. It's before podcasts came out. It was just, I'll think of it in a minute. Anyhow, you just go in there and you tell about things. You just write it on a blog. Blog. B-L-O-G, blog. Thank you, Lord. That's what it was. It was a blog. Oh, gosh. See, you can tell it's been a long time ago if I can't remember that, right? So anyways, this was my logo on that blog. Alright, so let's see. This has 14 colors. They are in numerical and alphabetical order. And it has really good stick. And of course, here's our colors. And most of them are purple, or like here's dark purple, lilac, dark purple, blue color, bluey colors, pink. Not a whole lot of colors. But I think this is so beautiful. I would love to have this and a big thing to put on the back of my car window. I know I'm crazy. Hey, you know what? It would match because my car is a burgundy. It's a burgundy Honda. The next one here is a little boy in the ocean with his Bible. Unfortunately, this one is no longer available as well. I'm so sorry because this is so beautiful. It's like he's in this great storm on the ocean. And I think he's in this little tiny boat. I can see something right here. Looks like a boat maybe. Or a log. I think he's actually on a log. Wait a minute, and I'll try to show you this little picture because I don't have a big picture to show you. I'm sorry. Because where he's unavailable, there are no pictures to show you. But anyway, he's in the ocean, he's stranded, and he's got his Bible with him, and he's praying, Lord Jesus, please help me get to shore. Please, Jesus, help me get to shore. Okay. I didn't even check the dang sticky. There we go. Really, really good sticky. Okay. So, let me see if I can put this up here and, I'll see it. If it'll focus. I don't know if it'll focus or not. He's so pretty. Okay. It's got really big letters. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I love it because the letters are so big. I can see those so good. Okay, so, excuse me, it has 18 colors. And they are all mixed up. They're all alphabet, but they are not in any order at all. Unless you want to go upside down, I guess. Almost. Because it's like Z, W, H. And then down here is A, O, B, F. I couldn't see. So who knows? It's just all cray-cray out there. And let's find the colors to this one. Number 6. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay, we have... There's really nothing on this side. We have grays, browns, some blues, but mostly gray. Different shades of gray. Okay. That's that one. How are we doing on time here? 18. Okay. Let's see. This is the 7th one. It is called Little Girl with Her Puppy. You can still purchase this one. I will have the link down below where you can get her at. And she's so cute. She's got my little Yorkie. Little Yorkie poos. I love little Yorkie poos. Okay. I think I have done this with her before. It looks that way. Not sure. But I think she's gorgeous because the doggy's gorgeous as well. I love my little Yorkies. You all know about my little Emma Rose. It's been almost a year now that she went to heaven. And I miss that baby every day. But when I go over here to my neighbors and I get little Miss Lilybug, she helps me a whole lot that way. Because she's a little Yorkie. So this one has good stick. It has 17 colors, and they are 1, 2, 3. There's a few alphabet, but then the rest of them are symbols. Don't know if you can see that or not there. I love how they are. They're really good drill feel though. So anyway, this one is absolutely adorable. I just love it, love it, love it. Get her colors out here. All right, we have some browns and purpley, burgundy kind of, gray, purple, brown, purples, browns, grays, blacks. Yeah. What kind of dog is your all's favorite dog? Or are you more of a cat person? Or another animal, bird, or whatever person? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know because everybody on my channel that watches me all the time, you guys know I love, love, love dogs. I love all animals, but dogs are my fave, especially Yorkies. Okay, that's that one. Next. Okay, next we have some little Chihuahuas. They're another one of my little favorite doggies. And poodles. They're my other faves. Okay, so these are 2 little Chihuahuas. They're getting married. Or they're not getting married, but they look like it, don't they? This one is called Dog Kiss. And it is still available. I have the link down below. Look how cute they are. Little girl and little boy. How sweet. I just love it. Okay, let's do this side over here. I had a Chihuahua one time and his name was Henry. He was the most timid dog I think I have ever had. I don't know if his owners, I don't know if they were mean to him before. They were breeders. I do know that. I'm pretty sure they were breeders. Because she always sold, from what I could understand, she always sold Chihuahuas. But Henry was kind of a big Chihuahua. He wasn't a little teeny tiny one. He was a bigger one. But he was the most timid little dog ever. Sweet as he could be. He did not bark. Like most Chihuahuas you always hear, oh, they're heel nippers and they'll bark and they're mean and whatever. I gotta get them copies hard. No, Henry was never that way. He was just quiet. He would sit on the couch and watch everybody, but he was just quiet. He never barked much. Okay, so this one has 16 colors, and they are in numerical and alphabetical order. Has really good stick. And here are the colors for it. What you can see of it. There's greens and peaches and creamy colors. Because I didn't write all that. The Temu did. That's the number of the painting. Whites. Alright, that's that one. Okay, and this one is the Hobbit house from the Lord of the Rings. Well, one of them. It doesn't say if it's Frodo's or whose, so I'm going to say it's one of the neighbors that just didn't have a mailbox. I don't know. This one, unfortunately, is no longer available. Has really good sticky. This is from Lord of the Rings. I love the little Hobbit house. You know, I would like to go and do an Airbnb of a Hobbit house. I think that would be the coolest thing ever. Ever. To have one, like, real one, like Bilbo Baggins' hothouse. There is one you can do. I forgot. I'm pretty sure it's in the Netherlands, but I can't remember. I would love to go to the Netherlands, too. That'd be one of my biggest, bestest trips ever. Wonder what kind of jobs you could get that you could travel and get paid to travel. If you guys know, let me know, because I think that would be the greatest job ever. Get paid to travel. I mean, if I started going and staying in Airbnbs and put it on YouTube, then I might could get money that way. But there's a lot of people do that already. I don't know how good that would really go, you know? I mean, I guess I could try. Me and little Yorkie Lily could go and see what it's like. I don't know. Anyways, if you guys know of a job that you get paid to travel, let me know in the comments below. Please. Or you can email me at ddsdiamondsandmore@gmail.com. That's also in the description box below. Okay, so this one has 16 colors. It is in numerical and alphabetical order. And let's see, it has good sticky. And let's find our colors here. Here we go. They're all in baggies. Well, this ain't available anymore, so I'm sorry, but they're all in baggies. And here's our colors. We have black, brown, gray, green, white, yellow down here. This looks like a... No, that's gray. Never mind, I was going to say that looks like purple, but it wasn't. It was gray. Alright, there's that one. Next, we have The Birth of Jesus. Now, this one is still available, and it's in the description box below. I know it's not Christmas. And you're like, why are you showing Christmas stuff on here, Dee Dee? Because this was just one of those that I grabbed out of my stash. Doesn't have to be Christmas to do a Christmas painting. Doesn't have to be any kind of holiday to do any kind of painting to me. I can do a Christmas one in June. I can do a 4th of July in December. I mean, as long as it gets done and I like it, that's all that matters, right? So you should be the same way. As long as you like it and you want to do it, it doesn't matter what season you're in. You want to do a winter snowman in the summertime? Do it to it. You want to do a beach scene in the wintertime? Go for it. Why is this not wanting to... Oh, I don't like it when it does that. Okay, we're not going to force it. Okay, just going to keep going down. Down. All right. So, this has really good stick. Okay, and it has 18 colors, and they are in numerical and alphabetical order. And these are the colors. We have some dark brown, tan, light browns. Same thing over here. Gray. That looks like a greenish gray, maybe. Not sure. Really can't see a whole lot there. Right. And you know, the only thing I have wrong with this picture is this is a white baby. Jesus was not a white baby. Jesus is from Jerusalem. I don't think white babies are in Jerusalem. I mean, there could be. I mean, I'm not saying that there ain't. But more than likely, this is not his nationality when he was born. But, you know, what do we do in America? We do things like this. He's either black or white most of the time. It's either a black or white Jesus. I've never seen an Asian Jesus. I've never seen a Mexican Jesus, a Latino Jesus. I've never seen any other Jesus besides black and white. In America, I mean. I may be wrong. That's just all I've ever seen. Okay. Alright, let's see. And this one is called Charming Girl with Kitten and Yarn. She's still available, but I could not find a link to link her, so I'll put her store in the description box below. So, yeah. You can go to that store and find her. Or you can just type in, you know, little girl with kitten and yarn. And then maybe you can find her that way. I think that's what I said, wasn't it? Little girl with kitten and yarn? Charming girl with kitten and yarn. Sorry, my bad. Charming girl. Not little girl, but charming girl. That's what she's called. But I used to do a lot of yarn work. Yarn stuff. Crochet, or not crochet, but knitting and different things like that. I don't do a whole lot of that anymore since I came into diamond painting. This is pretty much all I ever do. I love this more than any other craft I have ever done. This to me is just so relaxing, and it like mentally helps me to calm down and relax. Not that I'm not calm, you know what I'm saying. Not that I'm mad, but it's just, you know, sometimes you get so caught up in things and you get stressed out. And the best stress reliever for me is this, besides praying, but this, and spending time with my family. But, you know, sometimes you can spend time with your family and you get stressed out because they're so, you know, the kids, I mean, they're just like, blah, 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 and you're like, oh, calm down, calm down, calm down. So sometimes you just got to step away and calm your own self down. My sister used to say when our kids were little, she'd say, listen, I'm going to my room for a timeout because y'all getting on my last nerve, and you're fine. You're just playing. You're just being kids. You're doing okay. But mommy can't handle it right now. So I'm going to my room to take a timeout and to just calm down for a few minutes before I yell at you and scream at you when you shouldn't be yelled and screamed at because you're just kids having fun. And they'd be like, okay, you know, and she'd go off and stay in her room for a couple minutes. Now, they wasn't really little, you know, and she knew I was there too when they were really little. But she would do that, and it helped her a whole lot. And that would always amaze me because I was like, I've never seen any parent put themselves in quote-unquote timeout so they could just chill out so they don't yell and scream at their kids for unnecessary reasons. So I thought she was just great for that. And that is a great, awesome thing to do. You get overwhelmed or overstimulated or anything like that at anybody, go by yourself. Go to the bathroom if nothing else and just sit there and whoosh faucet it. You know, just breathe. That'll help a whole lot. Okay, so she has 19 colors and they are all over the place. They're not in any order at all. F, T, V, L. They're all alphabets, but they're not in any order at all. But she's so pretty. I love the purple in here. Alright, let's see. Here are her colors. We have gray, pink, like a burgundy, black color, or dark brown, maybe dark brown. Pinks, burnt orange, and I think there's a blue back there, and gray. And here you might can see some. I'm not really sure. Anyways, that's her. Let me see. I don't think I checked her sticky. Sticky's really good. Okay. Then our very last one is called Mother Holding a Baby Sitting in a Rocking Chair. She's still available. Her link is in the description box below. She is so cute. I had to have this one because it just looks so sweet and reminded me of like when I was young with my daughter. Only I didn't have this. I always wanted a bassinet like that. Never did have one. I think I did have a bassinet, but it was one of, you know, just the white ones that you normally get. Oh, this don't look good. This don't look good. It's all wrinkly and crinkly. It was just this that was wrinkly, but still not the picture itself. Oh, well. Oh, well. So I love the little butterflies and the birds up here. And the rocking chair. Oh, so beautiful. I can't tell. It looks like she's sitting outside. see. Okay, it looks like she's sitting outside. Because I'm wanting to say this is a bird, I think. Not positive, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. Or a cat or something. I think it's a bird. Let's see. She has 18 colors, and they are in numerical and alphabetical order. And she has good sticky. And here are her colors. There's a pink. Let's see. Put these down here a little bit. Well, what we can. There's pink and burgundy and gray and taupe. It looks like her taupe color. Another burgundy, pink, gray, peachy color. All different colors. Okay, that's her. And did I do her sticky? I don't know, but if I didn't, she has good sticky. Alright, so now let's recap. And you tell me which ones you think are the prettiest. And which one you would do. So there's that one. And Mommy's sitting on the porch holding the baby. This one is the Charming Girl with Kitten and Yarn. This one is the Birth of Jesus. The Hobbit House. Dog Kiss. Little Girl with Puppy. The Little Boy in the Ocean and His Bible. The Purple Double Winged Heart. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. Looking at the eclipse is what I'm going to say that is, because that's what it looks like. Horse. The Scripture, Sword, and Shield motif. Or the kitchen. So out of all of those, which one or ones are your favorite? And which one or ones would you do? So this is going to be it for today. So remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And then on the other hand, we also need to remember to be kind, to love like Jesus, to laugh because laughter is the best medicine, and to smile because you never know what a smile can do to make someone's day, and it could even make your day. Until then, be blessed, my friends, and I will see you on Friday. Have a big surprise that day. Bye.
Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve